Recording stopped.
Okay, so right now it's on live.
Mhm.
It's network stable. Okay, so today we have Chance next to me. He's a master slash research assistant in the city science group, and this is a continuation of City Science Mayors, which we build at City using a game called City Skylines. So, hi Chance.
Hi, Sushi. Hi, all the audience.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself a bit while the game is up and loading?
Yeah, of course. I'm a first-year master in city science group, and previously, before joining MIT, I got kind of training in software engineering, mostly about software developer. I'm very interested in the intersection between software, computer science, and cities. Yeah.
Is it different? I know in some countries it's different, but
Mhm.
is it different than when you say software development and computer science?
Yeah.
Is it different?
Kind of, but mostly it's about the naming of a subject or degree, but you can learn what you want in those two
But
different
for example,
degrees.
computer science you can do it in a whiteboard. Software
Yeah.
development is more about development or engineering. So some countries I know have a very clear distinction between those two concepts.
Yeah.
Is
In-
it true in your background?
Yeah, I came from China, and in my country, these two programs are highly overlapping. For computer science, there may have more focus on mathematics, algorithm, but about the developing side, there's some essence course are very overlapped. But for software engineering, there's more managing course or design courses are provided.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So it looks like there was an update and we're downloading it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if that's the case, so apart from city science stuff or urban planning, urban issues, so I think just talking about software development, what is your focus if you just isolated it into computers? Like what sets apart you from what's my
Yeah. Most of my training received is very general, but previously I did a lot about sensing, like building some data pipeline, building some algorithm to better sense human behavior in the city.
Okay.
And
Sensing.
Yeah, sensing. And besides, I also had some personal interest about note-taking software, note-taking plugins. How can those software and plugins can better facilitate my daily work, like building my second brain, building my knowledge
Now,
base.
so you
that
said
really
about
helps.
you talked about second. So maybe because it's downloading.
Yeah.
So what note taking tool do you use?
Currently, I'm into Obsidian.
Okay, so I went that path.
Uh-huh.
And so what? Why are you using Obsidian?
I tried a lot.
Is it because of the double link?
It's one of the key features I really like, but mostly I love the efficiency when I was doing note taking. I tried Notion maybe starting 4 or 5 years ago, but recently it's adding more and more features, including Notion AI, databases. Also have more and more. Yeah, it has a very good like feature iterating speed, but it's getting much more and more slower at the same time. When I was trying
that's
to
your feeling. So it's feature rich, but
Yeah.
it's getting
Yes, but there's some two main drawbacks. One is not all the data are stored locally. I really like the feature like every node is a README file or it's a Markdown file locally.
What do you mean? Wait. So which one are you talking about?
I mean, in
Obsidian?
Obsidian, every
Okay.
node is a Markdown file. You can just open it in any editor.
So
and
the simple
continue
text
editing.
philosophy.
Yeah, and it's also fully support all the Markdown grammar,
Mhm.
but Notion is not fully support that.
Mhm.
That means if I also using some static block like Hugo
Generator, right?
or something, yeah, I can just pull down something I wrote in Obsidian to that folder, and it will be rendered to my blog. But Notion sometimes cannot do that, so that's the key feature really value about.
Okay. No, we can
And it's
We
open
can-
source.
we can talk about this.
Yeah.
So can Obsidian? It's still downloading. Can Obsidian? I went to that path. The result is I'm not using Markdown
Uh-huh.
because Markdown is limited when you want to write papers.
How did this menu
Yes.
So if you're writing
it's all
papers,
shaped the same kind of
can
way.
Obsidian
Gyoza,
incorporate
empanada.
citation?
It's like all shaped like that.
Most time, I think not. But about academic use, Obsidian will always be a working bench when I was trying to put some random idea there. But I believe there's some plugin to coordinate between Obsidian and Zotero, kind of citation management software. And when I was trying to integrate everything together to a literature paper, I would of course turn to Overleaf or something else. That's more standard. But Obsidian is just some sketchpad I use to write down some snips, maybe.
We can go
Yeah.
through this path, but so look for org. Did you try org mode?
I haven't.
So
ORG?
look org mode, which is that's what I use.
Mm-hmm.
You can look for org mode and tell me what do you think.
Okay, I'm very interested in this topic. Yeah, because especially when I came here, I started to explore more in this direction because I feel the information is so highly overwhelmed in MIT. So how to better organize everything, how to keep my memory better. I need some assistance, so I'm more interested in this since I came here. Very interesting. Because I know a lot of people are trying to using some tools to enhance their brain,
I guess
like some flashcard or something.
among MIT,
Uh-huh.
I think what I see in students, I think lots of people use OneNote,
Oh yeah, the purple software.
and I mean that's all fine.
If I use Surface, I will use I will use Notes. Most of my software are
Okay, and we might come back to this, but so this is Chance.
Maybe next episode.
Today's mayor is Chance.
Okay.
It's
One day
talking
mayor.
about like it's up to knowledge aggregation. So last week we started with Thomas, and this is what Thomas has.
Uh-huh.
So as a brief overview, we have close to 800 people.
Uh-huh.
We have this much of money. I don't think so. But so this is kind of a logo of happiness, money, education. It's summer, it's June. So, and so this is the basic information. Now, this part shows the demand. So right now, this city has a little bit of low density residential demand. So this is really not much, but now you have a bit of medium density and no commercial demand, and again, a little of industrial demand. How to fulfill this is by its own. Okay, so these colors indicate which demand is a one-to-one. And then you expand the road network so you can zone. You need a city need electricity. So electricity is basically by this And you can see that yes, when I run this simulation, so right now this is the production, this is the consumption. So we're almost close to need to expand the network, but yeah. So and we have one. The city needs water. Water is the input and the sewage. So right now, we're safe. We have a lot of outputs for intake. We need healthcare, but again, the capacity is fine. We also have, it looks like we have a sanatorium. We have a cemetery. So we have a lot of capacity. Lots of garbage. See, the same thing. Education, same thing. So, first question is, what do you want to do? So by the way, so when I press this, yes, right now I'm pausing the simulation. I'll be doing this kind of from time to time. And it's nighttime.
How many options can I choose? I know I can maybe expand water or the grids. And also I can construct something maybe. What else can I do now? Can I do more zoning in those rural areas?
So right now, let's see. So zoning in specific, I mean, you can put stuff if you want. But again, right now, as far as I see data-wise, we're all good with stuff. So usually, it's kind of weird, but the objective is to have more people. At least. In kind of a general level. So what we can do is to expand the road network so that we can zone more or put more stuff.
Oh, I see. Let's build the road there.
Okay.
I see there's a lot of area we haven't explored.
And I know it's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime.
Yeah. So it's a forest.
Yeah, so Tom has tried to preserve sound.
Okay.
And
that's pretty
so
good.
let's change day and night.
Graphics. Oh.
Okay. Let's see if this changes.
Pretty.
Okay, so
What did you push?
so this is the what do you think? So you said you want to expand the road network.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So if we can go this way, can we?
So this is the current boundary that we can build.
Yeah.
We can buy. I think we can buy. No, maybe not now, but the game will let us expand when we reach to a certain population. So yeah, you can answer yes. You can expand here, or here, or here. It's fine. Nothing stops you from developing.
I do want to preserve this area, but I also think it may be too large to remain such a large space in the middle of city.
So just showing scale. So this is like 500 meters.
Oh, that's not so large.
Yeah, so it's like walking slowly 6 minutes.
Walking slowly 60 minutes.
6
minutes. Okay. That's more than let's do something maybe outside. So it is the university here or school? It's MIT.
So it's a high school. how mysterious. It's crazy to me.
Okay. Let's bring in something around MIT. Maybe expand the role to this way.
Like this.
Yeah. I don't want MIT it's on the edge of the city.
But how? Tell me.
Maybe draw a triangle, draw a rectangle like this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
So what do you want?
Let's see what amenities is needing here. How can we know?
So not actually the amenities, but we have very high low density housing demand. So you can, if you want to combat this, you
Yeah.
should zone low density in this case. But how? Where? I can choose. Like I can fill up everything, or like I can be selective, like this.
Yeah, let's be selected.
Where do you want?
Around MIT, maybe. The internal space, maybe.
Like this side?
Yeah.
Everything.
What do you mean by
Just a
everything?
question before you leave, I just wanted to send that email to Elizabeth about the virtual machine. But that's not
I
a
can.
question.
I've been doing this.
So you can tell her exactly what we need, including the name. Like when you're done, just let's talk. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna call Nico.
Yeah, but that name I won't be able to decide.
We'll decide together. I just want to check what the parameters are. What the existing
So where?
Yeah, I think the internal circle to be residential. So all of these three objects are residential housing.
Yeah, so but this is low density. This is like that's why it's higher density.
So I'm not quite sure. Can we build in all the blocks into this one? Would this bar reduce? Okay, so
Yeah.
it's calculating the average value or what is calculating? The demand.
It's a game.
Okay.
It's not like you don't.
Yeah.
Well,
I
so
think-
one thing is that if you could actually, so the reason I'm doing this, another reason is that if I hack into this game and change the parameters, instantly you have a city visualizer. Okay, so the previous version I was able to build stuff. Well, I mean, just this part already,
Reduce the loss.
yeah. But at the same time, now you have, people are complaining about low electricity. So see, so it's right in the middle.
Okay.
If you have more people, I mean, it's actually consuming more production. So naturally, if we want, we can add more wind lines.
Yeah, that's adding more power supply. Is there only the wind supply is available?
So we have a coal mine,
Not
which you have lots of air pollution and ground pollution, but it doesn't make
So, is there any like water power?
not yet.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Wind.
Where close to this
What's it? Yeah. Does the orientation matters or not? Oh, it will. It will change.
orient it
Yeah.
itself. Okay, so now we have more production,
Mm.
but we can build more if you want.
Mhm.
We have lots of industry demand, so what do you want to do?
I see the yellow bar.
So industry.
Industry. Is that a Twitter?
So yeah, so the citizens like with comments.
Interesting.
But where do you want to develop? So everything I would ask.
Yeah.
You need to decide.
I know. Put it close then. Make it close.
Okay. Like here,
Yeah, here.
like this.
Is that too much? That's good. It's a very
Zero
policy.
column. Yeah.
Logistic. Power drama. Let's see. How much it will drop down. Can you see this like statistic? Industrial demand. I think it's good so far, but they need more low density residential.
Yep.
Let's build more around MIT then.
Like where?
Maybe still this area. Let's building all this area to residential.
So again, I forgot to ask, but you never played SimCity.
I never.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong now?
No, it's just that.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, we have more industrial demand.
Mhm.
We can add robots
Mhm.
or zero column. So
What
this is commercial.
Okay, commercial. So it's getting higher.
Yep.
Let's build some commercial. Maybe this area. What is this area doing? Are they all residential?
So if you see the zoning, so the green parts are zoning, blue means commercial.
Okay, so no commercial. Oh, for the zoning. Yes. This is also commercial.
This is residential, so it's suitability. So because green parts are better.
Let's improve this. It's so rad. What are they needing here?
So you're saying you're gonna, what do you mean?
Yeah, why it's not so suitable here for those people?
Okay, so
Yeah.
now, so the reason here is that because you have a big road,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And basically this is like right after the highway.
Uh-huh.
But in the sense that it's, I mean, this is still a very small city. You only have 1,000 people.
Mhm.
So, yeah, if you want to change it, now you need to change the road structure of this strip,
Mm-hmm.
which you need to displace all these people. Because essentially what you're doing is to change. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't think this is. So you can change the road type into a small.
Okay.
That's the previous mayor's work. So.
Okay, let's keep it. Maybe he or she has some consideration.
Thomas is
Okay, maybe Thomas has some consideration. Let's respect him. Then let's build some commercial maybe
Where?
for those people. But it's actually not so far. Let's build a commercial area, commercial center, maybe here.
Like, tell me the word.
Yeah, let me think. Maybe a circle like this. Would it be better to be a 90 degree?
It's in Florida.
Yeah, I think. Let's do something here.
We can, yeah, we can do it. Well, I don't know, I haven't
Relax.
continue this.
Uh-huh. Let's do a M
And it ends like in the middle or like here
Oh, in middle maybe.
or middle
Uh-huh.
and then
To here and then connect back to that center maybe.
this center.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have more. So only
These are already the commercial.
that means they're commercial.
Okay, good. Good. Let's make all the internal parts the commercial then.
Right here.
Yeah.
Are we destroying
The what?
destroying the forest?
Yeah. I draw it just like on the tree. What can we do with the forest? Can we turn it into a park or something?
I don't know if we like
I see.
so since we right now we're a large we can now add so we had schools to be precise high schools we have fire prevention and
99%.
security police
Oh.
law enforcement
Uh-huh.
it's like again it's up to you you can like cope with these build roads or
Mhm.
like add a fire station add a police department
Yeah.
what do you want to do
Let's add some police and fire station.
okay
I see 99% after you click that one, which is ridiculous. Let's make them. So what's the color means here on the road?
I think it's just the risk
the risk. Oh my god.
getting burned
How large the coverage can one station cover? I don't know. Let's maybe put the one around MIT. Maybe this one here. This place to maybe be able to cover both the commercial and the residential education parts. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's already covered the whole. Okay, good. And police station. What's this means? Station and education. Looks good. Right. Let's put one. So this part is more about residential. Let's put one here first.
where
Maybe at this intersection.
okay
Looks good.
now what else?
Yeah, let's see. It's not so large.
so let's see
Industry.
again. How big is this
1.5 or 1.8.
Yeah. So this is, I think this is a new thing. So this is the budget. We are red, so that means we're kind of out of balance. We can borrow money if we want like a big development. We can tax change the tax rate. We can change whether you're uneducated or highly educated. You can tax specific things. You can tax specific industry.
I see. Can we see the number of taxation right now? Okay, it's most from residential. Let's add more income, but not paying taxation, right? Is there any other way we can earn the money? Only taxation?
So I guess so currently not so.
Okay, no further.
Yeah. So further out in the game, if you create, for example, it's the same.
And add more taxation from them. Also this area.
This?
Yeah, we call this area
We're
turning
turning
into
into
industries.
The other thing is that we can create
What's this?
farms.
Farms.
So the
Pending
heat map
updates to our
indicates
power grid,
where
the city will be
all the
experiencing
good
rolling blackouts.
location for
We
farms.
urge the public to remain
occupy
calm during
this
these
one.
breaks in service
Yeah,
and to
so
follow
this
the
is kind of
guidelines on the
unfortunate.
city's website on how to plan for these
All this
temporary
sound
We can
events.
create a farm.
This
And
has
we
been a
do
local
lots of
public service
displacement
announcement.
of-
Okay.
You're listening to Second
Yeah,
Moon
but
Radio
why? Is
with
that because
Jay
we built
Thomas
something here,
Hornbuckle.
then we
And
I don't
we're
know.
pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial.
Let's see again
right
where
here.
the farm is a good place.
So-
Industry in the region is
for
on the
farms.
rise, and when
For
business
farms,
is
so
doing
this is
well,
mining.
that floats
Uh-huh.
our boat.
There's no
We
sinking
have
this
any
boat,
mining
Glenda.
outside the city.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
Is this
That's
zone
right, Glenda. But
static
apparently
or it
that's
can be
not
expanded
all
in
good
the
news.
Yeah, so
later?
We're
Yeah,
joined
later.
today by
Okay.
an expert guest,
So we
Professor
can we build
Nutbutter.
bridges to this
Welcome,
island?
Professor. So a
Later,
housing
yes.
shortage
Later,
is
yes, okay.
bad for the people trying to move
Then let's
here,
build some
right?
farm
Humans
here.
are
It looks good
programmed
here.
to desire
Okay,
certain
so
representations
we need to
within
either kind of
ideological reward
rezone this
structures,
or-
which are entirely apart from the actual
So my
rewards
feeling,
enjoyed.
okay, so right
For
now, so because we
example,
have a
consider
winter
capital.
weather,
Right, one final question, Professor.
can't
Is the
collide.
housing shortage going to make
Oh.
me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of
But
that.
what we are
provide
discussing is the study of a
some revenue
statistical
for-
abstraction and its effect on the
Set up
human.
and-
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
Seems like not so demanding, but let's build
Again,
more.
we have a power shortage issue now.
Okay. So
What do you wanna
troublesome. Of course, add more wind motor turbine.
Where?
Can we build? Yeah. Let me think. Do we need some space remain there to be a future sightseeing space? Because it's very close to the river. Let me think. Maybe alongside this curve to build a wall of the wind turbine.
Sounds good.
Maybe we can build more for the future.
Just to be future proof?
Yeah.
Like where? Here?
Like the whole curve, we build this thing.
low rent housing, high density housing.
Let's do some low density, maybe alongside the river.
So you're gonna expand the road.
Yes.
How?
Let's see. Can we still connect from this to this area or this road? Will this be blocked by the vehicles?
No.
Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go deep into the boundary. Maybe. Yes, we can do that. Yes, yeah, that's good. Maybe something like a series of
But
like
what are we gonna? So are you gonna close the loop or no?
close to this joint.
Yeah. Directly
This forest. There's still a triangle in the center.
So and then we do low density. All of it. Or no?
Yeah. Firstly, for both sides of this road, start with this. Is that the river?
Lots of people.
Okay.
So you're already close to double the population.
I want to check whether these constructions would block the wind. Because I see the wind is blow from this direction to that.
Oh, it's low density.
Okay, that makes sense. I would like to build a high density in the middle of city, behind the wind turbine. Yeah. Let's see what is needed here. Okay, I see more demanding for commercials. Let's keep building the commercial area. I think it's a side. Yeah, it's a place, right? Let's make it more
on the outside.
Yeah, building outside. The whole outside. There's no housing available anywhere. What is he saying?
Well, I guess it's but very happy.
Oh, very happy. High noise. Where's the noise?
Noise is everything.
Noise. Oh. Oh, I see. Those produce noises. Okay. I don't know that, but okay, fine. I'm going to do some high density residential. But building high density.
There's no demand. Well, you can still zone it, but no one will get the land. Actually, develop if there's no demand.
Oh, I see. But why people only need the low density?
Yeah, this is the thing. I think the game wants you lots of low density housing first.
Okay.
Because-
animation
because more and more high density will be unlocked. So that means
Mhm.
the game tries to make you
Okay.
to make you concentrate on
the current stage. Okay, let's fulfill all the riverside residentials, like people moving, but
Like here?
yeah, but be away from the noise area.
Mhm.
Can we check the noise pollution area? Okay, so let's fulfill all this road into residential area.
like here.
Yeah, starting here to here. And
Outside also.
yeah, outside also.
Okay, so maybe while we're waiting for what's gonna happen. So what do you do in here?
In city disaster. Currently it's working on climate change. Basically using all the current technologies we're discussing and imagining, researching to see and model what will happen in the future in the city. We apply technologies into different cities. So we're developing a generic tool to convert this knowledge to different cities.
Okay. So what in specific, like what kind of technology we're talking about will actually change the climate footprint?
Yeah, basically there's multiple dimensions, like mobility side. We're talking about new mobility way, like low, lightweight mobilities, and how to electrify mobilities. And for urban planning side, we are also discussing like how to improve the live work symmetry to make people work more, drive less, etc. And also there's some fooding dimension, some cultural dimension, some robotic technology we're also thinking of.
So when you say generic, what does that mean?
Yes, because those prediction or simulation are of course based on some data sets we have so far, but we have our first iteration tool based on the data we gathered and researched in Massachusetts, more specifically around Kendall Square. It's one square very close to MIT, but those data are too specific to be extrapolated to the whole United States or the whole world. So we would like to use the minimalist, but also the most recent data, which can be access to everything. We develop a tool, everything they can.
When you say every city, concentrated.
Our next step are focusing on United States, North America. The third iteration so next step may focusing on how to utilize better about census data, the regional travel data that is publicly available around the United States to do that simulation predictions.
What's your personal favorite type of technology?
Like that. That's an interesting question.
Are you in the do you have a
My interest is in personal behavior. So in a very micro scale, I'm interested in how technology can change people's behavior. So
This
every technology around
is
that
Second
topic
Moon Radio
will affect me a
Classical
lot.
for the modern
But
age.
besides,
Unlike
what is
most
most
modern
impactful, I
music,
think, is
classical has
around
always
the
been
energy
penned by
spectrum.
someone sitting in front of a sheet of blank
a little bit different, but
using
both
only
of
their
the topic about
imagination.
behavioral change
Through a
and
silent
energy, trust me,
audio
because I think that
masterpiece.
one is very
Now
important.
here we sit listening at full volume, and our souls are
Have you changed your
transported.
behavior?
But
What's the big-
let
what's
us
the
not
phone-
tarry.
behind the,
On to the
I'm
next
just
episode.
curiosity, but like, what's your biggest behavior?
And on to our main feature story. The
Maybe-
commercial district
yeah,
is
let me
booming
see.
as the area is
Does
attracting
that behavior
more
have to be
high-end
something about
stores,
sustainability?
bringing the latest
No,
in
because
luxury
you just
to
brought
our
up
neighborhood.
behavior change.
You can
Well,
now
needs to
shop
change.
for designer shoes
One of the
while
things
sipping a
at
fancy
the
local
beginning of
Jarva
today's live stream
mate,
is
or
the
so my
note-taking
wife tells me.
behavior.
That's
But that
good for
is
business
influenced by the
and good for the
environment.
community.
But
Thanks,
Oh, okay,
Jim.
so you're saying
We'll be back after this.
the interest
Industry
of how
in the
you
region
take
is on the
maybe
rise,
from
and when
external-
business is doing
external
well,
pressure,
that
maybe.
floats our boat.
There's no
And
sinking
that's-
this boat, Glenda.
It's not
Requirements.
good. So if you want to continue, you
Uh-huh.
can do whatever. But
Let's see. Oh, it's there's two bars. It's growing crazily. Okay, commercials. We need more commercials.
commercials.
Let's build the. No. Would it be really bad to build down commercial around noise area?
So it's not bad relatively to have commercial close to noise sources
Mhm.
than to have residential. So it's actually commercial is
More. Yeah.
they have more endurance
Endurance.
towards noise.
Okay, let's build hold this road to commercials then. Let them enjoy the noises. Okay, there's one line. I like this triangle. If I'm a citizen here, I would like to live in one of those buildings.
Why? Because it's a scenery.
It looks very, yeah, the environment looks amazing. The forest, the river, and away from the center of the city, very quiet, hopefully. Though it's near
No,
to
interesting. So you
Yeah.
think you want to live far from the center? Did you
It
grow up?
also depends on your. If it's real me, I may do different decision. But if I'm someone having no pressure of the life, have nothing to do, I can do whatever I want. I will live here definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
quiet life. But now, take the real me as an example. I live really close to the lab, to the school for the sake of mobility. But yeah,
what
I can
about
choose.
what about back in your country? Where were you? Was it in the city side or was it in the outskirts?
It's also a very interesting topic about Chinese real estate. So I think it's very different context about real estate in China. So it's very similar to Japan. The development and the culture of the real estate is not just for living. So the price is ridiculously high in most cases. So for
So you're talking about but where?
almost everywhere, but mostly about the big cities, Shanghai, Beijing, etc. So as a consequence, most of the people living there doesn't have the choice to very freely choose where they would like to be. Like if they are going to work in the center of the city, they have to rent a house in the center of the city. For the people to buy a house, for this generation of people who can't buy a house, they cannot afford so many choices, and they're going to stick in the big city. So I think it's different context, especially about purchasing a house in China. But if we can choose, most people, of course, don't know. Maybe there's no of course, but at least I will prefer some days at the edge of the city, but it's not big city. Maybe that is the edge of Shanghai somewhere.
So how many minutes do you need to? Okay, okay, let's say Asian context. How many minutes? Like, so center of Shanghai, taking a train. Like how many minutes? What's the radius?
Shanghai is super large, but
yeah, so
literally the edge of the Shanghai to take a train may cost about 20 minutes to 30 minutes.
Okay.
But the key point here is not so directly at the center of the city. That may looks very privileged or something, but also bring a lot of like noises internally and externally.
So
what's needed now? What is needed? Also need more commercials. Okay. Let's do something inside of this road into commercial as well. Also, those two small area into
commercial?
yeah, that's like commercial. And for this two, it seems that it's the background noises. If not, can we show the heat map of the noise pollution? Okay, let's put this into residential low density. But what's the difference between these three options?
North American road style, medium density. So I guess you don't really have any of that.
Still needs more. Okay.
Lots of housing, yeah.
Why it's growing so fast? I mean, more.
I mean, lots of people.
Yeah.
It looks like the city in general, they are happy.
They're happy.
So that means, yeah, lots of attraction.
Yeah, they're happy about spacious homes. Okay. They are wealthy. Abundance of leisure time. How does that measure? I don't know.
It's interesting. Yeah. So this, you have, I think, the last version of this game has, maybe I'm wrong, but that amount of simulation is in contrast. What we built won't be like would it run for an hour? But 600, whatever it is, 600,000 people or kids running or playing for I don't know, maybe 10 hours. It's quite. It's interesting, right? Like this toy runs a few thousand times more than what we built.
Yes.
There's another one of these.
Anomalous. Why people are so addicted to?
It's so you have a clear objective, and so so there's a whole community like trying to 3D model all these houses. So that means it really becomes like a community of so some people mod modelers are modified. So there are people who actually make 3D models but change the game. it's a shooting. Shooting or slaying monsters.
Let's see. What is growing? What is the second one?
Oh, this is
median density.
Yes.
Okay, seems we are growing. Let's build something. Maybe maybe in the square area. Do some median density building.
Okay.
Starting from here. Let's
Which one?
skip it. Housing row housing. I don't know what's the exactly different, but let's start it with the row housing. Very common in, very common around real MIT. Yeah, maybe the whole block. Very careful.
We have a
So that is a fire station. Computer police station. It looks very large.
No.
Okay. Okay, it's a jail.
It's wait, no. I don't think so. Police station.
A driving
And then
advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
No.
Please exercise caution if you
So
must
wait,
drive and
it's a-
try to stay off the streets until conditions
That's
improve.
more than-
This has
So
been a
it's
local
away
public
from
service
the
announcement.
city there.
You're
I guess
listening to
we
Second
did
Moon,
have,
the
right?
station
We
for the
do
cultural
have- so this is-
sophisticate who
this
doesn't
is our
fear
current
extending
police
their
station.
ears to the more
Oh, we
challenging
already have
sphere
one.
of the classical genre. Let us move now from
I
the
didn't know
musical
this,
page
but
to the
yeah.
literary.
You download that.
Here we have
This
some
road,
perfectly
maybe.
anguishing correspondence from a listener.
Outside of this road.
My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title.
Okay, so it's been a while. It's been
Devotee of the
while.
form, and all my
I guess-
expertise
so-
derives merely from a
So
life
this is
devoted
going
to
be
the
last question.
gentle arts.
You
Though
can
I do
name
thank
one
you
thing.
for the honor.
Name one thing.
But
So,
I digest.
last
To continue.
name this
Professor
and
Hornbuckle,
You can name.
as a
I don't
traveler
know,
from
whatever
my homeland, I
you
long to hear a
want,
tune that speaks to the
underneath of
anguish
this
of
would be
my
like, I don't know,
road-weary soul.
chance, please. Fine.
There now, my
Mayor's
good fellow, chin up,
privilege.
as
Okay.
it were. No need to
Cool.
wallow in sediment.
I would choose
Leave
the
that
police
to those
station called
poet
Amity Police.
chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you,
Yeah.
and I do hope it provides
Why
your
do
aching
so?
spirit some
Yes.
modest desolation.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming
Okay.
as the area is
to
attracting
wrap up,
more high-end
um,
stores,
we
bringing the
actually
latest
added
in luxury to our
1,000
neighborhood.
people.
You can now shop for designer shoes while
somehow
sipping
you
a
managed
fancy
to make
local
people
Jarva
very
mate.
happy.
Or so my wife tells me. That's
I don't know
good
why.
for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
So electricity,
We'll be back after this.
abundant production. We we still have.
We're live, and we're getting
Water.
reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance
So,
services have
garbage
already been
processing.
dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
want to
But if
rethink
you're
about
planning a
that.
quick
That's
trip
the
out,
next
you
layer.
might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No
Let's
use reminding you.
see.
Meanwhile, expect
Thanks.
delays and drive safe.
Mayor. With that, I think we are good for this week.
Looks good.
What did you think?
So interesting. I built 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. I just, yeah. Yeah.
Do you find this game interesting?
Yeah, of course, because it's
Do you
very.
see yourself playing?
I will after the finals. In my final week. So yeah, not so
See you
intense.
next week.
Yeah, I can put some simulation aside and do my side.